Silverstone, England, home to British motorsport, Formula One and a hell of a lot of history. Something else that has history pressing down upon its shoulders is the new Ford Focus RS.
So here we go, at last, the 2016 Ford Focus RS. We're at Silverstone today, just so we've got somewhere where we can really stretch the car's legs. Now, let's get the boring bit out of the way. Headlines: 2.3 litre EcoBoost turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, the one that's straight out of the Mustang, tuned though to produce 345 brake horsepower.
It has 324 pounds-feet of torque, but for up to 15 seconds on overboost, that figure jumps to 347 pounds-feet.
Now, all of that performance potential is channeled to all four wheels via an intelligent all-wheel drive system and this rather slick 6-speed manual transmission. It's really nicely weighted actually as well. With the aid of launch control, 0 to 62 miles per hour is done and dusted in just 4.7 seconds, and it will go on to a top speed of 165 miles per hour.
Visually, the new RS in its signature nitrous blue looks the part. Whilst not as extreme as its predecessor, there is nothing unnecessary in terms of bodywork. Air ducts, boot spoiler, a huge diffuser all manipulate the air to this car's will. Inside you'll find a set of body-hugging Recaro seats and an interior layout that will be familiar to anyone who's driven a Focus before. Despite being a serious bit of kit, there's space in the back for children and shopping in the boot. Whilst we're talking about being sensible, it will even claim a respectable 36.7 mpg combined when you aren't busy embarrassing some purpose-built sports cars.
Now, the car has 4 drive modes, all selectable via this button down here. You've got normal, which is for your regular road driving. Okay, it's a slightly firm ride, but that's what you expect from a performance hatch like this. Then you have sport. This sharpens the throttle response, weights up the steering, and opens up a valve in the exhaust pipe, so you get a fantastic exhaust note right near the top of the rev range. It's a bit of a burble, and then it really begins to unwind itself. Flick it over into track and you stiffen up the dampers. Now, as this is an appropriate place, I've got it in track at the moment.
At its most alert, the Focus RS is nothing short of impressive. It presents itself as a highly approachable performance car with a chassis that continuously communicates with the driver. With the suspension at its stiffest, you can feel exactly what the RS is doing beneath you, and the accurate steering allows for near perfect placement on an apex. Impressively agile with only a touch of body roll, this hot hatch is a true driver's car. Stamp on the noisy pedal and the all-wheel drive system makes good use of the vast amount of power that it has on offer. It is a very approachable performance car that seemingly takes anything you can throw at it in its stride. Even in these wet conditions and using tortured tyres, the trajectory of the car can be neatly trimmed with the alteration of the throttle.
With that really slick snick gearbox here, it's a real hoot to drive actually. You just got to keep an eye on the speed because, I mean, you go barreling to corners at ridiculous paces because this thing is just so quick. It's got great big Brembo brakes at each corner which bring you to a stop in a real hurry. Now, the last mode is one of the most talked about. It is of course drift mode. Now, engage this and the car has a setup that purposely enables the back end to kick out almost like a rear wheel drive car. Now, this mode really could make a 6-year-old look like Ken Block. Put your foot down, dig in tight, and the back end will come swinging around. And as long as you've got your foot planted and you modulate the throttle just a little, you can do the most beautiful drifts with minimum effort. You could be the most ham-fisted idiot and still look like a hero in front of your mates. This car is some serious fun and a real performance bargain at £29,995. That is an incredible amount of car for your money. After the 1st of May, it will cost you £31,000, but that includes the new Sync 3 upgrade for the touchscreen infotainment system.
Thanks very much for watching, and let us know what you think in the comments below. Please subscribe for more on the latest and greatest cars to hit the road. For all of the latest automotive news, written reviews and coverage from motor shows, go to www.insidelane.co.uk.